Well, I watched it. I took my mom's dog for a walk. That was pretty cool. Like 20 minutes. She's not really used to being out or being around people or animals, so I'm trying to get her out there, and it was fun. I don't want to stress her out though. In between, before I went to take the dog for a walk, I started. I watched 30 minutes of Centipede Horror, and then when I got back, I watched the other half, and it wasn't great. It was okay. You know what? I put it on before, and like I saw the centipede stuff, and it's pretty gross. But there's really not that much centipede stuff. I mean, there's a lot of centipedes, but there's not much gore. Okay, so starts out this girl Kay. She's in Hong Kong, and she wants to go to Southeast Asia with her friend for like a week-long vacation, but she asks her brother if it's okay if she goes, because she knows like her mom's gonna say no. And her brother's like, Grandpa has forbidden us to go to Southeast Asia. And she's like, well, they don't have to know. You just tell mom I'm going to my friends for the week, and I'll be in Southeast Asia. And he's like, okay, but take this amulet for protection from evil spells. So she takes it, and her and her friend are in Southeast Asia. I don't know if they ever say where in Southeast Asia, but they're in Southeast Asia. They're jogging. They stop to get some treats. I think it was called grass jello or grass pudding that they got. Grass jelly, I think it was. And then the guy that sells them the grass jelly, he like sees the amulet and he's like, oh, uh-oh. He knows what it is. So that guy throws a curse on this girl, the centipede curse, and like she goes to use the bathroom in the woods, and then she starts screaming, and her friend runs over, and Kay's laying on the ground, and she's covered in centipedes. They're big mothers, man. Like, I don't know if, because centipedes sting, right? They say in the movie how like they sting with their two front claws or their four or two. I don't know. They sting you in the movie. They say it'll kill you. So she's laying on the floor, covered in. She's got centipedes all over her arm. Her friend passes out later to find out that like when they call her brother Pack to come see her in the hospital, they say that her friend had a heart attack when she saw her, and her friend just died. And I was like, holy hell. So Kay's all messed up. She's got like weeping sores all over her. Green. She's pale as a ghost. And then she dies. And I didn't remember that. I was like, I didn't know she died, because I thought they were like, the whole thing is they're trying to get the curse off of her. But no, she dies. And that guy that threw the curse on her wants to kill Pac now, so yeah, it's not what I thought it was, and there's really not that much gore. And it's kind of a mystery, because they have to solve like why this guy is throwing like put the centipede curse on Kay and killed her, and wants to do it to Pac. Find out that Pac's grandfather he lived in a small village with a girl, like he was gonna have a baby with her, or they got married or something. He was cheating on her. She found out. She found him cheating, and this was funny. Like they started arguing, and he didn't mean to. He just pushes his wife. She falls down and like hits her chest on a chair or something, and she dies. And then the girl he was cheating on his wife with, like, she said, what happened? And he's all F off, and he pushes her. She hits her head in the wall, and there's blood, and she dies too. So he just sets everything on fire and runs away. And when he runs away, though, like, this guy's like, hey, why do you look scared? And it turns out like he was having an affair with that guy's wife. And the guy goes back to his burning hut, and his baby's screaming, and he can't get in there. And then the next day they show him pull like a charred baby out of the rubble, and I was like, oh, that's pretty hardcore. It's all burnt black. They don't really like focus on it, but I mean, you see it, so that was pretty sick. So yeah, this guy's just getting revenge on this guy who burned up his baby and killed his wife and destroyed his house. But I guess he didn't have to do it to the grandkids. And so yeah, it's just this evil sorcerer or magic man cursing them, and then they get another magic dude to fight him. And they have like a magic fight that I've seen done in other Asian, like Hong Kong movies, where they're in different places and they're doing spells and they're throwing stuff at each other. It was okay. It was at the very end. I've seen better though. Like Boxer's Omen is like, compared to Boxer's Omen, Centipede Horror is pretty tame. And I was reading reviews. A lot of people say it's boring, and it like when it was halfway through, like 45 minutes, I was like, okay, this isn't like Evil Dead or Lady Terminator. This is just a story, but it does have like, I kind of like the atmosphere of it. I might throw it on again, like if I'm watching a bunch of Hong Kong horror movies, like now. One part or a couple of parts though is the girl. I don't know. She has to be really doing it. She's throwing up these, like she has them in her mouth and she's spitting them out. Or she's making it looks like she has oatmeal in there too, or like rice pudding or something. It's white and she's spitting it all out. She spits out like 3 or 4 centipedes, man, and it looks like she really put them in her mouth and spit them out. I would just be worried about getting stung. There's no other way they could have done it. It looked like she really spit those centipedes out. That's gross. That was pretty gross. And then it just ends because Pac's girlfriend gets possessed by a centipede spirit, curse, whatever, and so she's like trying to get his amulet off. You know, nothing too crazy. I'm glad I finally saw it though. I'll give it a solid. I guess even with all the centipede vomiting, just 2.5, just middle of the road. There's no gore. There's no. I mean, they kill his sister, and they show like in flashback the killings of, but nothing. You know, no beheadings or gut ripping. I don't think, like, there's a part where they kill a chicken, but they don't show it. He rips some of its feathers out, and he puts its head, and he's gonna chop it, but they don't show it. Usually, you know, they kill animals willy-nilly in these Hong Kong horror movies. But they didn't show it in here. Also, my bootleg says 1988. IMDb says 1982. So, and it's not on YouTube. I don't know, unless you're like a super maniac for Hong Kong, like any and all Hong Kong horror, I wouldn't buy it. I got it for $8 from Far East Flicks, and I guess I'm glad I saw it. Like I said, I might throw it on again. Little disappointing start to the Halloween season, but you know, keep trying. See how many more movies I can do. I'm gonna try to start something tonight, and I'll just do some more videos, talk about Halloween and books and stuff. Maybe it'll be fun. Let me know.